Hello everyone. Today I'm going to give a brief talk about our paper, Synthetic Data is an Elegant Gift for Continual Vision Language Models. In this paper, we explore how to use synthetic data to mitigate catastrophic forgetting in vision language models during continual learning. It's clear that we humans can keep learning throughout our lives, which is known as lifelong learning. However, when sequentially fine-tuned on multi-downstream tasks, pre-trained vision language models suffer from catastrophic forgetting of general pre-training knowledge and previously learned downstream tasks. One straightforward method to alleviate forgetting is to save part of historical data and train together with new task data, which is known as replay. The replay objective can learn from ground truths and can also learn from a teacher model to align model outputs before and after learning the new task. Though simple and effective, replay-based method can be impractical when pre-training data on many models is unavailable and storing historical data raises privacy concerns. On the other hand, synthetic data from latest diffusion models presents high visual quality and is ready for data augmentation when training data is scarce. This inspires us to explore, can synthetic data from latest diffusion models also help preserve pre-trained vision language models' knowledge during continual learning, and if so, how? This question can be further decoupled into two sub-questions. How can diffusion model generate to approximate both pre-training and downstream task data, and how to use the generated data to mitigate forgetting? For question 1, we need diverse synthetic pre-training data. We need synthetic downstream data customized for different domains, and synthetic images should align with text prompts in VLM's embedding space. We design a simple generation pipeline to achieve this. For question 2, we want to reduce our reliance on synthetic data given the generation overhead. However, overfitting may occur when using a small amount of synthetic data for distillation, so additional regularization is necessary. We generate images from class names and maintain a class name pool P. Before continual learning starts, P is initialized with C0. C0 is thematically non-overlapping visual concepts sampled from different scene sets to approximate pre-training data. Before learning a new task, sample class names C from P and template them with a photo of a C to prompt diffusion model to generate images. In fact, generated images align with simple prompts better. After learning a new task, the class names of this task is added to P to approximate downstream data. In this way, we will produce historical data using a generative model. As for question 2, we propose GIFT, a framework that uses generated data to improve continual fine-tuning. GIFT mainly consists of two parts. The first is synthetic data-based distillation, which aligns output of current model with previous model on matching synthetic image-text pairs. The second is adaptive weight consolidation, which employs a facial information weighted L2 penalty to limit parameter changes causing forgetting and overfitting. Next, we move to synthetic data-based distillation. When learning a new task, we at the same time let the model match synthetic images with corresponding text prompts and output a contrastive matrix. The rows and columns of this matrix are two distributions, respectively for image-to-text retrieval and text-to-image retrieval. We propose the contrastive distillation loss to align the output matrix of current model and that of the historical model. We align the rows and the columns of these matrices separately, just like the cliff-style contrastive loss. Note that the distillation teacher model is also a historical snapshot of the continual learning model and is therefore subject to forgetting. To address this issue, we introduce image-text alignment loss as a hard target to neutralize the misinformation in teacher model output. The image-text alignment loss aligns the output of the current model with the identity matrix to ensure reliable memory retention. Now let's look at how overfitting occurs when using less synthetic data for distillation. When the cross-entropy for learning a new task drops sharply, the distillation loss rises and falls again when the drop in cross-entropy slows down. At this time, the model may overfit current task data and distillation sources and lose its ability to generalize on other data. Enriching the distillation data sources or increasing batch size may help, but the L2 penalty that limits parameter changes provides a cheaper solution. By limiting the changes in parameters before and after learning a new task, it is more likely to find a flat minimum that generalizes better near the pre-trained weights. In order not to sacrifice model plasticity, we localize and give larger penalty to parameter updates that cause forgetting. The feature information, or in other words, squared gradient of the distillation loss helps us locate these parameters and is used to weight the L2 penalty. As for the experimental setting, we follow previous work and adopt the MTIR benchmark. There's a task sequence spanning 11 image classification datasets across different domains. To quantify forgetting, after learning each task, we evaluate the model on all tasks and get an accuracy matrix. The last row of the matrix is used as the last metric to evaluate the forgetting and final performance. The up triangle of the matrix is the model's zero-shot performance on unlearned tasks, which is used as the transfer metric to evaluate models' forgetting or pre-trained general knowledge. Finally, we calculate the average of the entire matrix to represent the stability-plasticity balance. We conduct experiments in two orders on MTIR and achieve sort-out performance. Gift achieves the balance between learning new tasks and maintaining general knowledge without raising storage and privacy issues. Here we present accuracy curve visualization of some tasks. We also conduct ablation experiments on the distillation mechanism involving the objective function, teacher model, and the scale of image text alignment loss. Finally, let's share some results of image generation ablation experiments. We find generating 1,000 images per task yields stable performance, and increasing this number will not bring significant improvement. Our method is compatible with fewer denoting steps, for example 25 steps, which allows for fast generation. Our method is not sensitive to the guidance scale because we mainly rely on class diversity rather than interclass diversity to ensure the diversity of synthetic data. Eliminating synthetic data for specific downstream tasks exacerbates forgetting of these tasks. Even though the diffusion model cannot accurately generate for each class like certain types of aircraft or cars.